Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Starhammer 40K update. Just a quick retread of what I've went over in the progress log here. This right here is the Ethereal Guard set that will be in your game, so will the Ethereal set itself. There's also a new Dark Angels back piece that's just rewriting over the old graphic there. So if you do like that, you're going to get a nice little sword sticking out of your back there. Otherwise, special thanks to Jerton, who reported a bug with the pre-generated Hellgun and Lasgun there. Those are now fixed. So, thanks again for reporting those bugs. Keep posting those and letting me know so that I can fix them. And again, with the Tau stuff, this release was a big Tau release. We have a pulse carbine here as well, kind of a little bit shorter, so it works as a much better kind of close range weapon, and it's basically a pulse rifle shotgun. So hopefully you guys will enjoy that, especially you Tau fans out there. And I've also added in randomly generated chain swords. I have one right here as an example. Basically a one-handed broadsword, which I think will add quite a lot to the universe. It fills up a nice niche. And yes, that is it for what's in the release. I mentioned in the progress log I was working on NPC drones that could help the player out and follow you guys around. I have the graphic of it. The code kind of works, but I'm just not happy with how it looks. You throw the thing, it hits a wall, it spawns a creature. The creature is like halfway in the wall, and you know it just doesn't look good. It just doesn't look good, you know? And so I'm going to be kicking that can down the road. Hopefully I'll be able to kind of figure out a different way to make it work. I'll have to actually look into get to my elbows in the actual code, which we'll see. We'll see. That's going to be time consuming. Anyways, I have also been working on a different approach, actually. So something that I've been thinking about is that with the Necron release, right? I released Necrons, and they had like a couple pieces of cosmetics and a nice little weapon, but you know, yeah, next update I'll have to focus on adding more stuff to them. But I just don't know if that's the best way to go. What I'm thinking is that I might instead, like create a bunch of stuff in the background, right? So kind of work on different cosmetics in my free time, and then when I'm ready to release that faction, I can say, here's a faction, nice big present, has a couple randomly generated weapons in it, has a bunch of pre-generated weapons in it, has a bunch of cosmetics, and so you'll get a bigger release with the factions, but in return, they might come out a bit later, as it were. So I have been working on a new faction, kind of coming out. I have like 2 or 3 cosmetics with it, and so hopefully that will be released in the future once I have even more stuff for it. So keep an eye out for that. The next release, I will probably focus on the Necrons a little bit, giving them more stuff, and as well as some randomly generated melee weapons and some Imperial Guard stuff. I don't want to. How do I say this? I don't want to commit to too much right now because I'm getting a little bit busy here, kind of at the end of my year here. So definitely stay tuned for that stuff. The updates might get a little bit smaller because everything's kind of getting thrown up in the air, but I do want to try to keep them consistent. So even if they're even if it's only, you know, a couple items that are getting released, I still want to be able to do that. But just to let you guys know, coming up here. And otherwise, that is all I have here. If you do have any other suggestions for Tau armor, keep posting them. And also, if you have any suggestions for Necron armor, you can post them as well. And thanks for watching. Thanks for checking into the update logs here. I will be planning on releasing a new video on the Scion Boy, probably next week during a weekday, as it were. Kind of trying to set up a sort of a actual kind of schedule sort of thing. So maybe have the Starhammer updates at the end of the week here, and the actual kind of entertaining videos at the beginning of the week. So we'll see how that works out. And otherwise, that's all I have on my end here. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.